Hello. Before it gets too dark, I just thought I'd make a quick video. I will do the rest of the video when it is actually dark, and that will be facing the screen. So I really wanted to show people, especially in my private group, who have been asking about it, and also where they've actually seen what I'm talking about. I wanted to actually explain it more in detail. I have a health spreadsheet where I've done basically condensed all the research that I've done over the last few years on cellular regeneration, immune boosting, even a bit of mental health is there, and I'm now starting to add things like brain boosting and things like that, because that's my new interest, but that's only very new to it at the moment. So yeah, I wanted to explain, just show how I use the spreadsheet and how it benefits me really. And yeah, so the next step is the brain boosting thing, obviously, because I've got this thing where I clearly still have these neurons firing, but they're not the way that I used to be. I used to be very quick to be able to speak my mind, and now I have that like delay that's ever been, since I was very, very sick. And I can see that it's becoming a little bit better, but I've still got a long way to go. So that's my next part of my biohacking research and stuff like that. I'll also probably share some links to some of the podcasts that I listen to that have been very beneficial to me. But yeah, so just wanted to quickly create a daylight introduction for it so that I can hopefully upload it later on today. So this will answer the question on pretty much how I healed myself and how I motivate myself to make better decisions every single day. Okay, see ya. Okay, this is the spreadsheet that I've been working on since November 2014. It's just got the best things that I can do for my health, and that doesn't mean that I can't do other things. It doesn't mean that I can't add extra things, that I don't have other things else, off the spreadsheet. But this is just to remind me of these are the best things. So if I can incorporate a lot of these into my daily life, that it will do the most amount for immune boosting, cellular regeneration, and anything else that I want to improve. And it's pretty much a shortcut version of how I've been able to turn my health around, even though I still do bad things to my body. Alright, for example, today I haven't been eating correctly, and I've had a lot of coffees and stuff like that. But just now I had my dinner. So this is how I'd fill out my my spreadsheet after I've eaten something. I first go through, these are the best vitamins and minerals that I've researched for myself. On non-work days, I generally don't have extra vitamin B, and it's not a work day today, so I just go through this. So vitamin B, black seed or oregano oil. I usually only have that when I'm either feeling sick or when other people are sick. So if I go to work and I notice everybody's got the flu, then I'll generally start looking at having something like black seed or oregano oil, adding that so that I can boost my immune system. The magnesium cacao powder I only have when I'm having a green smoothie. I didn't have a green smoothie today, so I don't have that. Chlorella, and also I've actually added notes to each of them as well. So not to all of them, but just to the ones that I've done so far. I intend to do all of them. So chlorella helps to negate the effects of chemotherapy and radiation, aids detoxification, high in chlorophyll, heavy metal detox, higher levels of energy, removes stored toxins, naturally increases levels of vitamin A, vitamin C, and glutathione in the body, strengthens the immune system, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I've put down some extra points that I want to have next to it so that I remind myself of the positive benefits of taking these things. Yep, so tonight I didn't have any vitamins today as far as I know. None of these. Okay, foods because I didn't have a, oh, I'm in the wrong aisle. Because I didn't have a green smoothie, I didn't have most of these, but tomorrow these will all be full. I did have banana. I did have broccoli and broccolini. I did have cabbage and Brussels sprouts. I did have carrot, cauliflower. I didn't have celery, dates. Actually, I did have dates. Greens and salads, yes. Kale or silver beet, yes, I had silver beet. Oranges or mandarin, yes, I had orange. Peaches, plums, nectarines, no. Purple, red, blue foods, yep. The red cabbage, the purple cabbage. Other vegetables, yes. Other fruit, no. So these next foods are digestive foods. So these are good for digestion, which is also good for everything in the body, because if you digest your foods correctly, then you get more nutrients and vitamins and minerals out of the foods. You also have more energy. It's like, everything is connected. Asparagus, no. Butter, no. Onions, I had. Coconut, not today. Cucumber or zucchini, yes. Miso. Mushrooms. Oregano or fresh herbs, yes. Pepper or capsicum, yes. Prebiotics, also known as fiber, no. Pineapple, no. Pumpkin, yes. Salt, no. Sweet potato, no. Berries, I normally try and add them to my green smoothies. I didn't have a smoothie today, so I just had goji berries. Berries are really good for, they're high in antioxidants, and they're just really good for a lot of things. So berries have their own, because I want to at least incorporate some kind of berries in my life every day. Herbs, spices, and roots. These are the best ones for either immune boosting or cellular regeneration or both. And I had basil, paprika. These herbal teas, I buy herbs and then I mix them up. So that's why you'll see these orange ones. This orange concoction is all mixed together. So I just grab like a pinch of that and add it to my smoothies. I also grab a pinch of that and have a herbal tea or something. So that's why you'll always see those ones generally together, because they're all in the same mix. So I've put them in as a mix. That mix is the best for like anti-cancer and things like that. So good for pretty much cellular regeneration and immune boosting. It was also a recommended mix for building your immune system to protect yourself against things like the Ebola virus and things like that. Nuts and seeds, I've put the best ones, except pistachios is probably not one of the best ones, but I've put a note there, lungs and heart health. So for me specifically, because I've got emphysema, the lung health, I've added pistachios, but most people might not, add a specific nut into their life. Almonds, no. Sunflower seeds, walnuts, and pine nuts. Green smoothie, no. With the water here, it's only if I have had what I consider a boosted effort where I tick this off. So I do drink water every single day, so it's not like I haven't drank water today or anything. But if I've made what I see as an extra effort, that's when I tick it off. I don't give myself props for having a glass of water here and there. I give myself props when I've made a effort to add extra water to my day. The same with these, the bath and shower. It's only if I've done an extra thing in the bath or shower. So you can see here the note, bicarb, ginger or sea salt, etc. If I've added that, so yesterday I had a magnesium bath. That's why that one's got a tick. If I just have a normal bath, shower, or whatever, no, bath I'll always tick it. But if I just have a normal shower, it's not in there. Or if I've added chemicals to myself in the shower, then I don't count it either. That's just my personal preference. Like, so if I've used shampoo and conditioner in my shower, that's an extra like 60 chemicals that have gone on my skin and in my hair, so I don't count it as a prop, because I've actually moved my body backwards, not forwards. Plenty of sleep I did actually last night. Rest, yeah, I mostly rested today. Alright, these could be put in any of the other categories as well. The reason I've put them here together is I wanted to know which ones were the best natural ways of clearing your body of pathogens and parasites and things like that. So anything that I know that is good for that kind of thing, I'll actually add to this list. Today, just turmeric. And this is where I put things that I don't do daily, but I do sometimes, that I want to do more often, that I want to keep a note on, that I think is important, or that I've done enough research where I think it's important. But I don't want to fill up this. These are the most common ones, so I want to make it easy for me. So for you, if you wanted a spreadsheet, you're not going to add things that you've never purchased, you know what I mean? So this particular cherry or Alitrex or something like that you want to add, you might have access to it, like acacia berries. Like, I don't have access to that. Unaffordable to me. I know it's good for me, and I want to keep it there so that I'm reminded that it's good for me, but I don't necessarily do them on a regular basis. And then I pretty much just, at the end of the day, I just count up each section. Like, now that I've noticed that I haven't had any extra vitamins and minerals today, so maybe before I finish my day, I might go out to the van and I'll have some spirulina or some silica or something like that, so that I can make an effort. So right now it's a 0. This one is 1, 11. I try and get 20 or more a day. I don't even make it sometimes. If I'm at work all day and I eat, from the food court, I'm late for work, so I have a coffee for breakfast and I don't have food, that kind of thing. Sometimes I might not even make, 9 points, which is pretty bad. Sometimes you just really notice the difference between eating out and making stuff yourself, when you're making a conscious effort to get those points up each day. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. No herbal tea, so something else I might want to do is later on this evening might have a herbal tea, so I can add something to this column. Nuts and seeds, 3. I don't count extra. If I've had more than 1 nuts, I don't say 4 or 5 or anything. I just count that column. 0 of these, that's common though. Activities, 3, 1, and 0. So at the moment I've had 28. If I had a herbal tea tonight, I can add an extra 6, so that'll bring it up to 34. And if what was the other one I was going to do? Have a mineral, that'll add it again. So I might be able to get that up to about 30 before I go to bed tonight. And then here I've just got a note of, I never used to do this like in previous months, but this is just so that I can remind myself of what I ate that day and just keep a record. And also it helps, like if I got sick around this date because I've only done 10 things and I had KFC that day, and pizza the day before, you can see there, and bread, so that, if I start to get sick, I can go, see, don't eat KFC. Not only do you not get good nutrition in your body or minerals and stuff, you start getting sick, so then you can boost it up again. It's open in my browser all the time in Google Docs, so whenever I open my browser's open all the time. It's not like I have to open up a document and do it. It's just I add to it as I go. It's probably a bad idea that I'm trying to record this while semi-babysitting. Anyway, so it has evolved so November 2014 is when I started. So I've got the supplements, when's the best time, if I should have it with food. I mean, that is all evolving things. So now, this is sort of automatic for me now because I've had this here. So it's basically until I learnt the best times and what to have with what, and you shouldn't have this with that and all that kind of stuff. So I add the little notes there, and when's the best time that you should be taking them and all that kind of stuff, just so I have a record of it. I don't normally 100% stick to it, but at least it's there for me to remind myself of the most effective way to take these things. I've also written the best times of the day to have the different foods, and I've also taken notes of why these things are good for you, so that I can just keep powering up the knowledge. So powering up why I'm taking these certain things so that I can get even more benefit from them. Now I've got the most common, the best ones to have, and then I've just put other. So other vegetables, other fruit, other nuts, other herbs, that kind of thing, so that I know, it's still good to have other things. They're still good for you. You still get different trace minerals and you still get different nutrients from having a big variety in your diet. But these are the superfoods. These are the best natural immune boosters. These are the best foods and minerals and vitamins for cellular regeneration that I can afford. And then there's pretty much that last list is like a wish list. The things that I will get, to build up these vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. I would buy 1 per payday so that I would have it. So, I did start with just one thing that I was having. And you can see I don't have it all the time. I don't have it every day. I scatter them. I give myself a break from the different vitamins and minerals, and some of them I only have inserts like this. You can see I added it to my green smoothies, and that's what it does. So anyway, I hope it explains how I use it. The reason I wanted to make this video anyways, sort of to inspire people to make their own spreadsheet on Google Docs, to be able to record their own steps that they are making on a daily basis. I know that I've put this spreadsheet up in one of my groups and referred to it on my website in certain private blog posts that I share with other groups. And I don't know what happens when people open it up. I think they might get overwhelmed. They go, what the hell? I have to do all of this? And no, you don't. You just make it yours. With the vitamins, minerals, maybe you've only got vitamin C at home. So you put vitamins, minerals, vitamin C, and then your next foods. You might never have these foods. Maybe your local produce, which is the best foods to eat, is your locally grown produce, the things that are fast from garden to mouth. So you'd put your most common things, but research and make sure that you are getting a variety of different vitamins and nutrients. Do the best you can with what you have, what's available to you. If you're living in the middle of Alaska, maybe this kind of stuff is impossible. Maybe you have to eat certain meats. You just got to do what you can with what you have and the budget that you have. But each week you can be buying something. Each payday that you get paid, every time you get paid, you can be buying something towards helping your body and cellular regeneration and boosting your immune system. And like for me, I want to add Tai Chi and yoga and Qigong and things like that in my activities. Because I believe that will be beneficial to me. But you might do martial arts of some kind. You might do running or swimming or something where that is a benefit to you. So you just do what you can with your particular journey. But I find this is a really great way of organizing the whole month. Down here you can see these yellow ones. They belong up in this area. So if I buy this product, which, for example, I've just bought this product recently, so now I can move that up to here where it's front of my mind, where I am reminded to do it daily. I really should do that because you can see that I remembered it the first couple of days that I got it and I haven't had it since. So obviously I've forgotten, and I did, that I've actually bought it. I think that is a pretty long video just to explain a spreadsheet that only takes a couple of minutes to keep updating, but that's what I do. I just thought I'd share it.